We're just 2 weeks away from the transfer window, and Marcus Rashford just dropped a crazy interview. Now, at one point, Manchester United fans thought he'd be standing where Vinicius Jr. was standing yesterday. Congratulations to the boy, by the way, for finally getting his flowers. And also to Bonmati, Emi Martinez, Garnacho, and all the winners, honestly. But yeah, as for Marcus Rashford, it hasn't worked out at Manchester United. In the interview that came out yesterday was low-key surprising. He said, "I think I'm ready for a new challenge, and what's next? When I leave, it's going to be no hard feelings." I feel like a deal could be already done to go somewhere, and that's why all this is coming out. They're preparing to send him off. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to predict where, because his wages are at £325,000 a week. So either he'll have to take a pay cut or he'd go somewhere like Saudi. I hope he stays in the Premier League though. But there's a lot more transfer news today, including West Ham. Apparently, they're open to selling Kudus if a big offer arrives in January. So technically, he could be a Rashford replacement if they even buy one. To be fair, a lot of clubs have been linked to him. Flamengo have offered $21 million to Tottenham for Richarlison, but that got rejected. They want double that amount. Dybala to Galatasaray rumors are going around, which would see him link back up with Jose Mourinho. He scored just 2 goals in 13 league matches this season. Reports are coming out that Arsenal are monitoring Atalanta's 24-year-old goalkeeper Marco Carnesecchi. They're also being mentioned in a potential swap deal of Gabriel Jesus for Vlahovic. Napoli are being linked to John Duran. And then recently, there's been links of Liverpool getting a new left back, with Anthony Robinson being a name mentioned, but also Kirkes of Bournemouth, which could actually potentially happen here because they're in negotiations to sign left back Julio Soler from Argentina. Now, this is kind of random, but low-key, as an Arsenal fan, I gotta say I'm embarrassed. Bro, why is Mikel Arteta flexing his community shield? I feel like what's also kind of embarrassing is the Super League. Tell me I'm wrong, but it feels like every few months they come back from the grave and then nothing happens. They did make one change, saying the qualification will be a yearly thing instead of the big clubs just staying in there. But yeah, that's the news, and I'll catch you tomorrow. If you wanted to buy Lamina YAMAL's signature boot, you might just have to sell your car first. I mean, we've all been waiting for these bad boys to drop, and they're finally here. Pink with his name in gold, along with the word, wait, what does that say? Nah, I swear I can't unsee that though. But yeah, we all know 304, the last 3 digits of his area code growing up. But what I didn't know was that's how many of these boots are being sold. So if you wanted to buy a pair, bro, you might just have to sell your freaking house, because there's no way you're getting them for retail. But even if you did, no lie, it would probably be a better investment than Chelsea's move for Mudryk. You probably saw, but there are reports going around that he's failed a drug test. So if that's true, he would get banned. He cost the club 70 million euros guaranteed and has scored just 5 goals in 53 matches. Speaking of Chelsea though, tell me why the heck this was Cole Palmer's mascot on the weekend? Bro is as big as him. Anyways, congratulations to Yildiz Gyökeres and Ademola Lookman for all winning awards last night. The African Player of the Year award was definitely the biggest, but if you were curious, this was the African Team of the Year. It's stacked, bro, I'm not gonna lie. He's a player though that Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United have apparently been in contact with. A player that could move to Italy though is Arsenal's Jakub Kiwior. Napoli are interested in. On the topics of center backs, Madrid are set to sign 18-year-old Lamini Fati. I mean, come on, that really has to be his name. In a different world though, they probably would have bid for Vitor Reis of Palmeiras. However, that was Brighton actually, who had a 25 million euro bid rejected. Now, I didn't expect Monday to have some crazy matches, but Barella ended up scoring an absolute banger. Galatasaray literally won in the final moments, but before that, Trabzonspor scored a controversial goal because the ball went out, but then right after we got a crazy assist, and then I didn't even realize, but it was a college soccer national championship last night and Vermont won. Anyways, that's the news, and I'll catch you tomorrow.